Hello guys, welcome to the Smart Student channel. Say simple. So now we are going to discuss about very important topic in the C language that is called as a programming life cycle. For example, we have typed the source code. So that we're going to save in our hard disk, right? Immediately when we try to store it in our hard disk, that will be stored as test.c. Here test is nothing but my program name, the name which I have given to my program. Let us say for test. You can also take your own name. So test.c. In this format, initially our C program will be stored inside. So as we are using a developer C++ like type of IDEs, so this also quite supports both C as well as C++ programs. So you may also encounter the storing of this program as test.cpp also. Both are quite different things. Immediately after storing, this will be saved in this format. That is the primary step we have to come to know. Coming to the second case, compiler works. If it is syntactically error free, test.obj will be created. Okay, after writing the source code, you have to tell the compiler that I have completed my typing the source code. Now you can check for any errors, like that we have to say. So after giving the command like compile or program, immediately it will check line by line. If all the lines are syntactically error free, I am telling here all the lines. Okay, so all the lines are syntactically error free, only then test.obj will be created. Here obj stands for object module version. So when the .obj file is created, we can we can take it for granted that our program is quite error free. Next, after compiling, test.obj will be given to the linker. Okay, this linker will links all the header files. As already told you that a header file is nothing but a collection of respective functions. So it's similar, I can simply say that, for example, in our library there are books. Similarly, in the C library there are header files. So like that, where each header file has its own function. So the linker or does the job of linking of all the header files. Means there are so many predefined functions that we might use in our program. So the linker will links that specific function to its respective header file. So that job will be done by the linker. And finally, loader. So loader can also be called as runner also. After linking of all the header files, the next version is executable version. Test.exe will be created. So immediately after the linker job is finished, a executable version of our file is created. It means our program is ready to execute the output. After the test.exe has been created, the loader, it will try to load the test.exe file from the hard disk to the RAM. That job will be done by the loader or runner. So overall, I can tell in brief at a scenario. It means first of all you need to type the program. If your program is quite error free, it means after compiling that will be handed down to the linker. So before that, test.obj will be created, which is object module version. Later on, the linker will links all the header files and it will makes the .exe version, and later on that will be handed down to the loader or runner, and finally that drives the output. So as I already told you that you might have a doubt how to do the compiling or how to do the executing. So in our developer C++, if you come for this window, that is execute section, you will just encounter shortcut keys. So for the compile, F9. So it is after completely typing the program, you need to just press this button F9 on your keyboard, that will compile, and then run, that is F10. So if you don't want to do the two jobs separately, this command will do both the jobs simultaneously. It will compile. If it is error free, immediately it will run. That job will be done by this key F11. And the persons who are using the Turbo C++ can note down these commands. For compiling in Turbo C++, so they can go for the Alt F9, and the persons they're gonna run this one, run your source code, they can follow the command like Control F9. So these are the quite prerequisites. Thank you for watching.